But I want to read something from this book. And this is a book I actually edited many, many years ago for my teacher. So I'm very intimate with this book. I find this book is extremely beautiful. Do you have this book in Portuguese, translated in Portuguese? Yeah? Oh no, maybe someday someone will want to do it. This is I think for me, this is one of my teacher's best, it was one of my favorite books of his. It's a very kind book, gentle but strong points. So the first chapter is called Looking in the Mirror. So you're looking at yourself. What does it mean to be yourself? And sometimes I love the image because when we look in the mirror, we often feel a little bit uncomfortable sometimes. And it's a metaphor too for when we look at ourselves, not just visually, but when we examine or reflect on who we are, it's often very uncomfortable for us, you know? So I wanted to read this little passage. And I'm not going to read the whole chapter. I'm just going to read, I guess it's a couple little paragraphs. But there's a subtitle and it says, The Pain of Self-Importance is what it's called, this subtitle. We are imprisoned in this pain by a sense of specialness or self-importance. Self-importance is the underlying clinging we have to I, me, mine, which colors all of our experience. If we look closely, we find a strong element of self-importance in everything we think, say, and do. How can I feel good? What will others think? What will I gain? What will I lose? These questions are all rooted in our self-importance. Even our feeling of not measuring up to who we think we should be is a form of self-importance. We like to see ourselves as strong and in control, but we are more like a fragile eggshell that is easily broken. This makes us feel deeply vulnerable and not in a good way. This vulnerable self requires protection, armoring, the gathering of forces, and the construction of walls. As a result, we become painfully trapped. We are increasingly fearful of relaxing with things as they are and increasingly uncertain that anything will work out the way we would like. It takes courage to go beyond self-importance and see who we really are, but this is our path. The point of all Buddhist teachings, formal or informal, is to reduce self-importance and make room for the truth. This process begins with self-reflection.